Yeah.
Hey guys, so today I'm doing a little bit of a different video than normal. So I know lately I've been kind of in the middle of a series for, different ways to distress, what makes you happy in life, what do you want to achieve, that sort of thing. And this past week, I actually had a really good and really close friend of mine pass away. She had been sick for some time, a little over a year or so. It just hit me really, really hard. And it was like an immediate thing for me. Like the second I got the message, I just kind of like broke down and immediately started kind of going through the stages of loss. So I don't know if you guys have ever seen those. You can kind of Google them online. But it's like, the stages of loss when it comes to death. And that's like, anger, bargaining, that sort of thing. And it was like I went through a bunch of those stages within the first day. So it was like I got the message, I kind of had a meltdown, and then I just immediately started thinking very kind of irrationally. I was kind of like, wait, I need to go to work. Oh, I have to get ready. Oh my gosh, what's happening? I have to drive. How am I going to drive? And I'm in tears like the whole way through, just trying to figure out how to make it through the rest of the day and what I need to be doing. And my thoughts were just kind of all over the place. So I got to work and immediately had a meltdown and had to go home. The reason why this video is so different is because before my friend passed away, we actually talked a lot about doing a collab video, and we were constantly coming up with ideas like, what about this? What about that? It was kind of both of our dreams to have a channel and to really put out videos and to really motivate women, motivate girls, and just really allow them to be confident in each other. And me and her, we kind of grew up. We were almost like the same person. It was like we both had families that, wanted to raise us in the best environment possible. Like we both went to schools where the majority of everybody there was like rich and had money, and we were kind of like a little bit of the outcast. We both went to schools that were high schools that were primarily white, and we were like some of the very, very few like colored girls there. And so that's just another dynamic, like when you look different but then when you don't have money. And so just being in that environment, it really allows you to kind of like pull yourself in and kind of become like a recluse and just be really, really shy and unsure of yourself. And so growing up, both me and her kind of had that same background of being unsure, being the awkward girl, being so scared to just be ourself and to really show the world who we were. And so when we first were kind of like living in Hollywood, we were in this building with a bunch of other artists. Both me and her were really just kind of like these young women who really wanted to make a name for ourselves, really wanted to show the world, what we were made of and what we could accomplish. And we would just talk about our dreams and goals and ambitions all the time while kind of coming into our own from being these shy girls. So we both decided that we wanted to start YouTube channels, and she actually started hers a little bit after her being diagnosed with cancer. So she had triple negative cancer, and I think maybe a couple months or so before she passed, she had stage 4 cancer. I don't want to cry during this video. It was her dream to always have a channel, and her first video straight out the gate was like, my cancer journey. And she really just wanted to kind of inform, women with breast cancer, what she had gone through in her experience, and just kind of like an encouraging video. And so, I had been doing my channel for a little over a year, and she kept saying to me while she was in the hospital, oh, I really want to come out with more videos, but I don't want to like half-ass do it. I want to come out with a video when I'm, at my full strength and when I look my best and everything like that. And I don't want to be sick and, kind of like BS my way through it. And I was just like, yo, no, I understand. Go ahead, girl. Like you're going to be fine. And so the whole time she kind of been in and out of the hospital, kind of losing strength like day by day. It was weird. Like maybe a week before, I just had this like feeling, like this kind of like melancholy feeling. Like I was texting her and she was in the hospital, and she was just like, I'm not doing so well. And I just kept checking on her, and then she was like, she stopped responding, and I knew like something was wrong. And so I'm doing this video for her. This is our collab that we never got to have. This is our collab that we had been planning for months and months. I just want to thank you guys through this time right now. It's just been very, very difficult for me, especially because yesterday would have been her birth. Our birthdays are only about a week apart. So, but I just wanted to talk a little bit about loss and just really how to deal with it when you have somebody close to you pass away. And one of the main things that I can just say, like the first priority is to just really take care of yourself and allow yourself time to mourn. For me, I am not a super emotional person. I don't like being emotional, especially in front of people. And so I'm so used to having to be strong and like picking myself up by my bootstraps and just like hitting life like head on. But I had to realize that, you know, with something as drastic as this, with something as devastating as this, you have to take care of yourself. You have to say, no, if I feel like laying on the floor and crying for 3 hours and not moving, I need to do that. And honestly, I would go through moments where it was like, you know what, I'm fine. And then the next hour, you know, I'm in tears. Or I'm driving and I'm going to the store to pick up something, and the next thing you know, you're in tears and you're already at the checkout line. So the first and foremost thing is to take care of you. You know, stay home. Really take time to just be away from people and give yourself time to mourn. And then when you are ready to be around people, go around people that are going to take care of you and that are going to love you. So when I ended up leaving work, I actually went to my mom's house, and she was coming back from some appointment that she had. So I just curled up into a ball on my mom's couch and just sat with her for probably a good hour. Then my little sister got home, and she's kind of like my best friend. So I just kind of like cuddled up with her and just held her and just sat there for a while. And then when the house started to get kind of overwhelming and all my siblings were coming home and there was people running around, then I knew that I needed more time for me. So I just came back home and just, you know, spent time. I got off of social media and just sat. So I just really want to be an encouragement to you guys. If you guys have been dealing with somebody with you know, an illness or somebody that has cancer in your family, know that you guys are not alone. And I really want this to be kind of like a support system here. So if you guys want to write below just what situations you're going through, and if you just need somebody to just send good vibes your way, or prayer your way, or, you know, whatever it is, just to have somebody to just talk with and mingle with and just ask questions of like, how did you deal with this, and this? I really encourage you guys to do that below. I mean, I really want this to kind of be like a space where you guys can feel free to do that and feel comfortable doing that and not be judged for it and not be told that you need to be stronger, you need to be whatever. Who cares? Honestly, when somebody that close to you passes away, you just have to do what you need to do and take care of yourself and be around people that are going to understand your situation and that are going to take care of you as well. Now, since this is a collab video, the one that me and Amber never got to have, if you guys are just curious about her journey, if you are a cancer survivor, if you know somebody who has cancer, I'm going to link her video above here for you guys to check out. Please go over to her channel and look at the videos that she posted before she passed. She's just a really sweet and kind-hearted person, and I really think that if you're kind of going through this situation, or somebody in your family has been diagnosed with cancer, or maybe you have, just know that, you know, you're not alone, and people are having the same kind of thoughts that you're having, you know, being scared, being encouraged by people, all these different emotions that are going on inside you. She talks a little bit about in her cancer journey. So I'll link her video above, go check it out. And thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate you guys being here with me during this moment, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Yeah.